There it goes. Okay, recording's up. Oh, here we go. Broadcast. Things are moved. I don't know what the playout tab does. But it does something. Haha! Okay. Hello, everyone.
Hello, viewers of the internet.
We're not Boris.
Apparently it is Russia time?
Apparently we're all Life of Boris now.
Yep, apparently.
Halas!
Oh, I want Halva now. Oh no.
Remember to squat properly with heels flat on floor. If heels are raised, you know they are American spy.
I love Life of Boris. Anyway. Hello, viewers. How are you doing today? We're feeling very silly. This is not new.
Nor is it strange.
No, but life is. Oh, references. I don't know.
Save it for the... Ah, never mind.
Okay. Whew. Well then. Anybody here who would like to give us a recap?
I will make an attempt. I didn't keep notes. But I
never do.
Yeah, but I also ran a 5-minute mile, so I'm tired. Okay, so
That is no excuse.
we got to the point to where we knew what was going on with the bioprobes acting weird. We found out there was a bank heist going down, a credit heist, whatever. Something. We showed up. We saw... Was that big thing a bioprobe?
Yes.
Okay, so we saw a giant bioprobe and the thieves doing things. And we were like, no, you stop that. You stop that right now. And then they start shooting at us. So then we started taking cover. Rage, I can't remember your character's name at the moment.
Oscar.
Oscar, thank you. Right. Oscar and you basically spent the entire combat hiding behind tables.
Trying to close that gap.
Trying to close the gap. Haneker became a space tube star. Space Twitch.
Yep. Everybody on the internet was a very harsh critic and was critiquing her fighting style and all that nonsense.
It still was a new viewer record for Haneker, though.
Yes, it was. She was very happy.
There were 3 people.
Three.
Our cog exploded a guy.
Not that that's new.
Not that that's new, but he just exploded. It was horrifying. Also great for viewers.
Yeah, there was a lot of bitty cheer going on there.
Then after that... Oh, you know, they were bites. I remember that part. They were bites.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Because they're bigger. Then combat ended, eventually. Our resident snake got the final kill. And I'm pretty sure I got all the highlights.
If I remember right, that's kind of where we left off, was after combat ended and we put down the crazy bioprobe thing.
Yep.
And in case you're wondering why you do not see the map for that, it's because I already repurposed it for the next arc.
Oh.
Ooh. That just means I get play with Trish.
That's why we're at this beautiful cityscape again.
I do really like this picture.
Me too.
It really makes me want to run an ASR character, but... well.
Well, if you want to, you can. But not yet. We have some wrap up to do.
I'm not done with you yet.
Don't make me put the tokens on the GM layer.
Oh, the judge was so cute.
Alrighty. So, you have incapacitated, or in some case disintegrated, your opponents.
Must resist Star Wars quotes.
Feels bad, man.
You were never told that, so it's fine.
Thank you for following my train of thought.
And well, I guess the question is, what are you gonna do now?
We should report back to our boss.
Hey guys, we did it.
Yeah.
Also, shouldn't we make sure that we have proper custody being taken care of here?
Yes. We should actually make sure that the prisoners are properly taken in and all that.
Because we did get a couple of them to surrender.
Yes. I forget what she was. Was she a mouse or a sheep?
I thought it was a bun.
Might have been a bun. It was something small.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Yeah,
a small blooper.
at least one of them was basically threw her gun away and went, "Oh, please don't hurt me! Please don't hurt me! Please don't hurt me!"
And we're like, yep, nope, we have no plans to. You ain't got no gun, and getting into melee is a really bad idea with us, so no worries.
We're not concerned about hand-to-hand.
So, yeah, well, I mean, tell me, what are you doing?
Notify IRPF to take custody of the prisoners, and at the same time, we should probably notify our boss that the situation is well in hand, actually.
I would also say, Oscar is making sure that those who are still conscious are in a centralized area, and those who are not, he is going to do cursory medical things. Nothing that's going to really require a roll of any sort. He's just making sure that they're not going to bleed out.
You was gonna go around the room and pick up the discarded weaponry.
That is a good idea.
Confiscate.
You have a rank or two in medicine, don't you?
No.
No, not you. You, I mean,
Oh.
Oscar.
Yes, that he does. He has 2 ranks and a boon in medicine.
Okay. Yeah, no, then definitely no roll necessary for that. Yeah, you can do that.
He's as equally good at breaking people's bones as he is setting them.
That's good, because Haneker would probably break a lot of bones.
Her own, probably.
Yeah, let's be honest there.
Bernie is just gonna go up and poke the bioprobe.
It does not poke back.
Good. I got sick of it doing that.
It does, in fact, seem very much, well, dead. You guys did a lot of damage to that thing.
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
Well, it was a big and fairly tough creature, so
Bernie's just gonna turn to the other and say, well, I hope this wasn't too expensive for them.
They're probably fine. You know, it'd be like if somebody stole a car in the process of in the process of a robbery. I think it's, you know, I think it's all right to kind of break the car in the process of stopping the robbery.
Your employers probably won't be overly happy, but yeah, you stopped the robbery. That's right now probably the more important part.
Yeah. And there were no civilian casualties that we know of, and we took several prisoners.
Mm-hmm.
All in all, a good day for PR.
Yeah.
All right. So, you are contacting your what was his name? I got my notes.
Simon.
Yeah, Simon Wolf, your immediate superior,
Mm-hmm.
and he is very obviously relieved, and yes. Any injuries?
No, I'm fine. We have some injured perps, but most of us are okay.
All right. How about civilians?
No, sounding the alarm managed to get everybody out that we know of. There weren't any civilians on site.
All right, good.
So if there's been any, it was before we got there.
And
All right, good.
we didn't even see anybody evacuating. I think everybody made it out on time.
Everybody was already out by the time you got there. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. What about bioprobes? Did they have any?
They had one.
They had a
It was
big one.
It's, well, pretty dead. The ringleader was using some sort of dart gun with a pheromone controller system thingy magummy. Anyway, she sprayed us with it and it got really hostile.
All right, pretty much as expected. Okay. But can't be helped, I guess. All right, the IRPF should already be on their way. We alerted them. They will they will take care of the perps, and we have sent a team that will that will take care of the bioprobe.
Oh.
Are you sure it's dead?
Hanneker, pulls out her FDT blade and kind of pokes it a couple times. Yeah, pretty sure.
Okay,
It was filled with lots of holes.
And one really big one, where its head used to be.
It kind of looks like cheese.
Very gross
Okay,
cheese.
I'll tell them that they'll likely only have to do cleanup. Good job. As soon as the IRPF is there, please immediately return here.
Okay.
And with that, he hangs up, terminates the connection, whatever you call it these days.
Hanneker kind of shrugs and says, well, all things considered, I think that went well.
Oh,
I'm still in one piece.
not for the robbers.
I'm happy.
And nobody died. The bioprobe gurgles and topples over in the background. Nobody important died.
No one sentient died.
Now, for a bank robber, I can't help but think that there's easier ways to rob a bank than a giant bioprobe. It's actually ridiculous.
I mean, they do get some style points though.
They do get some style points. Not to mention, it's unexpected and scary, because are you really going to question a bunch of robbers when they have something that looks like that on retainer? Not to mention, it was able to eat through the wall that that DRes enzyme wouldn't have been able to get through, so... Cleverness points, too, at the very least.
It's a good movie later.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can't option the film rights to this.
Oh, you're gonna have to check your contract if you even have the film.
Oscar just raises an eyebrow, shakes his head, and pats down one of the other unconscious perpetrators.
Wait.
Well, they seem to be clean and not too broken, so we should be okay.
Yeah, let's just wait for IRPF to show up and then head back.
Does this mean that we're gonna have one of our obligatory contract reading roles?
Oh no. Probably. Do I even have any ranks in protocol? I have a rank in protocol. For once. Also, for once, I don't have a fault in it. Oh yeah, I guess just wait for IRPF to show up and hold down the fort.
You don't actually have to wait very long. They arrived just a couple of minutes later.
Good response time.
And immediately everything gets very professional. You know, all the area is cordoned off and starting to take photos and samples and take care of the injured and everything. You get the distinct feeling that they're wanting to look extra professional in light of them being basically late and private security having to do their job.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yu's gonna go out of his way to look, basically to not stand out, because embarrassed cops are very angry cops, and angry cops are very vindictive.
Oh no, Haneker is going to be full all in a day's work, citizen.
They are you are treated at first with a little suspicion, because you know, cops entering scene of the crime. By default, everybody there's a suspect.
Yep.
And we all have giant, massive guns.
Well, yeah, that too. But once you identify yourself, they leave you alone. You find yourself kind of congregating around the dead bioprobe, because that's the part of the place they're basically leaving alone.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go check out the hole that it made. I want to see how far I got through.
I mean, to be fair, I'd want to leave it alone too.
Well, but that also means that that's basically the only place in the building where you aren't in the way.
Yeah, fair.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, that only lasts until the TTI team arrives, which is not much later.
Oh, hi guys.
And after a very quick debriefing, well, debriefing is just, you know, so the debriefing is that it? Okay, get out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Any others? No? Alright, thanks, you can go.
You did it.
Yeah, that means you can go.
Yay!
Shoo go, how you say away.
So, I don't want to railroad you guys too hard. What you doing?
Heading back to the TTI office to debrief.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just kind of.
And payday.
Before Oscar leaves, he leaves a word of advice with the still conscious robber.
Mhm.
Whenever you get out, I might recommend looking into a different field of work. Not that your plans were bad, necessarily. Just that it's usually a little bit easier to work above the table.
She is giving you big sad bunny eyes.
Oscar is unmoved. Hey, he could have punched her. He didn't. He gave her mercy. You get no more.
I'm pretty sure she's the one that you whacked with the stick, so...
Exactly. He could have made it an even worse day, but he didn't. So... you got your ticket of mercy. You just leave it at that.
Alright, for a change, you get back to home base without being attacked by wild bioprobes.
Excellent. That's a change.
You likes this new experience.
And very soon, you find yourself again in Simon's office.
What does Simon have to say?
Hey, boss.
Oh, there you are. Great. Come in. First things first. Good work. That you got there just in time, and well, you stopped everything. Yeah. So good work. Not clean, but good.
Haneker beams.
Laser Yeen.
No. Yes, she just opens her mouth and blah.
Oh, I didn't know she got that surgery.
Jeez.
Well, there's a new character concept.
Laser Yeen.
Are we sure that's not already been done? That feels like a cyberpunk character that's already been done.
He goes through a few like paperwork kind of things. No, basically get all the legal stuff out of the way that you have to do because, you know, the contract with the IRPF and everything, that everything is nice and nice and legal, everything's properly taken care of. And then he actually takes you to the research part.
Once again, examining the kind of glowering at various small objects as if they are watching, waiting.
The objects do not glower back.
I've got my eye on you objects. I trust none of you.
And you find yourself once again faced with Dr. Carter, who once again, once he's addressed, seems to be surprised that he finds himself interrupted in his work.
How's it going, Doc?
What do you? Oh, you. Yes, of course. Yes. Oh, you probably want to know what was going on. Yes. We were able to confirm that the these people. What do you call them? Gangsters? I don't know these things. But yeah, they were able to adjust bioprobe behavior. We do not yet quite know why, and we used these pheromone markers to direct them. Yes, it's this is Simon. It was actually pretty much as expected. They likely used the old laboratory where I found the first bioprobe as a testing ground, because there was a non 3D printed wall there. Kind of a test run if their plan actually worked. Yes, and it's a pretty ingenious plan actually. It's because you would need some serious equipment to get through these walls. I mean that they are built to be very sturdy after all, and that was normally raise suspicions. But I mean this is a TTI area, so nobody's really paying attention to the bioprobes.
Yeah, not unless they start biting your face off.
Yu's eyes are completely glazed over from the technical babbles. Mr.
Waltz, did they get all of them? That's Simon's like looking at his toggle case. Well, we unfortunately don't have all the facts, and of course the IRPF hasn't actually interrogated the criminals yet.
Most of them are unconscious. That might take a while.
So we cannot say for sure, but I'm pretty sure we'll find out. It's for all their failings, even I gotta admit the IRPF they're pretty good at what they're doing. So,
well, we have to pay them for something.
Yeah, true. So it is likely just a matter of time. Everybody, please give me a body perceive roll.
All right.
Difficulty is 2.
All right. I have, so that'd be 2d8 because I have 2 in it. I got a 4.
I too got a 4.
Well then, you know what? Hey Tygon, can I spend some focus and re-roll that?
Sure.
I am one better than you.
Hey, I tied for the highest roller.
Hey, I just realized the shape of the dice in the background of the numbers is the shape of the dice you rolled. That's kind of cool.
I'm debating whether or not I should try, because I feel like I'm just gonna meet with more failure.
Do it.
Why
Okay, this is very meta, but what else are you going to use the focus for? We're almost done.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'm just like, son of a bitch.
I got 7 focus, I guess I'll reroll that too.
Yeah, I'll re-roll the 3.
The reroll was successful.
I got an 8!
Hey!
I got one better! There's the focus spent! There, I did it! You proud of me, Dad?
I'm going to...
Hey Blackpaw, if you did a +1 for the other die that you didn't re-roll,
Yeah.
you'd get a 12.
And might as well just spend that focus. I got 7 focus.
I'm going. You know what? I have 4 focus. I'm gonna be like the rest of the kids, and I'm going to re-roll my 1 by adding 1 and then re-rolling it. Because I think that's how that worked. I have to add 1 first and then re-roll.
Yes.
Yep. Unless you have a boon in it.
No.
But this is a body perceive, so.
Oh, there we go. What was my other? So I got a 10 total.
Mm-hmm.
You can spend 2 more to up them, I guess.
Fortunately, you need a 12.
I feel better about it, okay? I have 2 digits now.
This is pointless, but I feel better now.
That's fair.
I feel slightly better.
Bernie,
Yes.
you hear very quietly. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep.
Who's beeping at
Beep,
me?
beep, beep, beep.
I just kind of
Beep, 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 beep.
look around trying to find the beeping. Like, anyone else hear that?
Here, what?
Wait.
Huh?
Look at beeping. Is someone's toggle case beeping?
Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep.
Can I look around for it?
Yes.
Doctor, is that one of yours?
I'm gonna try to follow the sound and see where it goes. I don't know if a roll is needed for that.
Oh, you don't need to roll for it. It is it's actually Haneke's.
Oh,
It
was mine.
it was just set really low.
Which is surprising.
Your butt is beeping.
Oh, it's mine. I pull up my toggle and check it.
It is a message
Oh,
from a name you don't immediately recognize, and I have to admit I don't remember if we ever gave them a name. But
is it the IRPF officer from the surveillance?
it actually is.
I remembered something. I'm proud of myself.
It is a text message.
All right.
Very simple, but like sent with priority. That's why your toggle kept beeping.
Oh,
Neat.
I shall check it.
It says what she thought you should do, like the like camera trace, like facial recognition and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Says trace partial completed.
Mm-hmm.
One suspect traced to IRPF, not IRPF, TTI laboratory.
Ooh.
Uh.
The sauce.
As in the one you are now.
Uh-huh.
The sauce thickens.
Well, Haneker will check the identity. Is it listed?
No. Can't say who it is, just that somebody from the group of suspects went there. Or came from there.
We're gonna have to talk to our security boss.
Your security boss is talking to Dr. Carter.
Excuse me, boss. Dr. Carter. I I got a notification from the IRPF office. We had them run like a trace on the cameras to try and figure out who's who. But apparently, well, here, you should take a look at this. And she hands her toggle case over to the boss man.
The doctor or Simon?
Simon, he's technically our employer, and she trusts him more with security issues than Mr. Absentmind.
Probably smart. He looks at it.
Not really sure what to make of it, but
And, as he reads through it, his eyebrows raise higher and higher. Then he turns to the doctor and says, "Dr. Carter." Yes. Bioprobe behavior is a pretty specialized field, isn't it? Well, yeah, obviously. So I'm guessing to change a bioprobe's behavior, you probably need an expert. Well, yeah. It's probably not something just anybody off the street could do. I would be surprised if they did. Do we have anybody like that here? Well, yeah, of course. There, Alexander over there. He's the resident bioprobe behavior expert. And he points at the bear you have interacted with before.
Oh no, not the bear.
The bears.
Well, Oscar may not be the brightest bulb at times, but he's going to take this as a very timely point to position himself in front of the nearest exit.
You will do the
probably a good
same,
idea.
except with the less obvious exit.
Window?
If there's a window.
Probably.
The point is, we have not so subtly stood where he needs to go if he needs to leave.
Mm-hmm.
So, how are you handling this situation?
Haneker is going to kind of give Simon a significant nod, saying, "Do we want to detain him, or do we want to observe? Because we could just let them know that, like, on the sly, that maybe if they are involved, that the other associates have been captured. See how they react."
What happened was kind of already on the news, so they know. Detain. We take no risks.
You got it. And Haneker is going to put on a big beaming grin, and is gonna walk up to the bear like, "Hi, Doctor. What was your name again?" Anyway,
How do we? I'm just figuring out how to do this.
Use Google and random name generator?
I have a name for him. I said his name is Alexander.
Mm-hmm.
No, how to do this mechanically?
I'm getting punched in the face, aren't I?
No, Give me a communication roll.
Okay. Does charisma apply?
Probably, yeah.
Alright, that's a +1, so 2d10 plus 2 plus 1. I'm assuming it's difficulty 2, at least?
Difficulty 3, actually.
Okay. So, wait, hang on. That's... I have a 2 in Community Exert, so that would be, what, 1d6, 1d8? I'm always really vague on that.
It's actually not that difficult. If it's equal, it's 2d8.
Okay.
If the difficulty is 1 higher, one of the dice gets downgraded. If it's 2 higher, another dice gets downgraded. And if it's lower, the other way around. One of the dice gets upgraded.
Mm-hmm.
And so on.
That's a 10. I'm gonna reroll that too.
Okay.
Especially since that was a d8, so that could be a lot higher. Or just 1 higher. 11! Guys, I have 1 more focus. Should I do it? Should I just +1 the 5?
Might as well, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna spend my last focus to do that. As she pops up over the wall of his cubicle, like, hi.
Hi. I know the mental image is absolutely precious.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there are no cubicles there. I'm sorry.
Oh, shucky darn.
Oh gosh. I can't handle this.
He's like going. Yes.
Hey, we need a bioprobe expert because, well, there was a crime scene at the credit depository. You probably saw it on the news. Anyway, we need an expert to come help the IRPF take care of it because their autopsy team only really works on vectors and cogs, so we need a specialist, is what we're saying. And, well, I mean, you're a behavioral expert, so we'd probably need your testimony to make sure that the company isn't going to think that this is some, like, rampaging monster that got, like, bribed or just told to do this, that this is actually just kind of a one-off. Damage control. We need PR, basically. An expert with a nice title that can stand up there.
Okay.
You'll do fine, she says, putting him in a headlock. Besides, we'll have like a script for you and everything. It'll be great.
He says, "Look."
Oh, sorry. She loosens the headlock a little bit, and she'll start wheeling him off, basically, and she'll mouth to our boss, Simon. Have RPF meet us at the door.
Get the cops.
Yeah.
Simon stares after you. It's like the kind of look like I'm not sure what to think right now, but okay.
I'm trying to avoid causing a scene.
You see him like start making a call.
Excellent. Well, I'll kind of kill time while we go to the door.
Mm-hmm. You can maneuver him there without really in incidents, and as you get him outside, and and there's basically already, you know, IRPF vehicles pulling up. Alexander, he kind of deflates, proverbially speaking. It's like he
knows.
He had an inkling what was going on. That just confirmed it.
Yep. Haneker's just grinning. Hey guys, she says, waving to the officers. We're just gonna hand this guy over. He's a expert. You'll just want to talk to him about, you know.
The Bioprobes.
Give me a quick community perceive roll, please.
All right. Hey.
Oh, I glanced over after the bloop and I saw the 3 and I was very sad.
Oh. Yes, I'm just rolling one die.
Mm-hmm.
Chat, why do you meow?
Some of the look, the IRPF officers, like, you get the impression that they're thinking, oh, her again.
Yay, I'm famous. And not for the good reasons.
Well, you are definitely getting a reputation with the local IRPF forces.
All right. She's gonna hand over the doctor with just like, wait, hey, you know, you'll need an expert. You'll need this fellow. And as soon as the doctor is out of earshot, she'll be like, yeah, we're pretty sure he was collaborating.
Yeah, we were told that. We'll take care of it.
Thanks. Sorry to put that upon you. Also, send my thanks to your surveillance officer. Did a really good job.
Okay.
Got all this worked out. Is there anything you ladies and gents need at all?
If we do, we'll contact you. We're just here to pick him up.
All right. Well, you take care of yourselves. She gives a cheery wave. And with kind of a devious grin on her face, she's gonna kind of lean down and wave at the doctor as they pull away.
Oh, that's just mean.
Rude.
A little bit, yeah.
As you get back into the building, you find Simon and Dr. Carter once again in conversation. You guys, you don't quite catch everything, but something about, you know, blah, 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 having a criminal work here and never noticing. The doctor's, oh, he always seemed so nice.
To be fair, he did, but, you know... Can't
always
judge
the
a book by
quiet
its
ones.
cover. That's why I'm loud.
Well, yeah, but the blue jay Dr. Carter eventually basically shrugs and then goes back to work.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going back over here. I'm bored of this.
Simon kind of rolls his eyes and motions you to follow him.
Alright.
That's all right. Well, you guys did a good job. We're probably gonna leave the rest of this, the whole investigation, to the IRPF. So that's what they're good at, and that's what we're paying them for. In the meantime, you've probably earned yourself a day off.
Woohoo!
Ooh.
And
pay.
Hopefully.
Wait, only a day? They're like 7 days a week?
and well, don't be greedy. You're getting a day off. And I mean, yeah, this definitely calls for extra pay. I can't deny that. Let's see what your contract says.
Out of character, a pat on the head and congratulations. Sweet.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. For easy jobs, for job with light threats requiring some form of personal risk. That sounds appropriate, and well, you kind of, you guys went the extra miles. So let's say 600 credits each.
Woohoo!
Can I roll something perceived protocol to see how standard that pay rate is?
Yeah.
That'd be mind or community?
Yeah, that's a good question. My first instinct was mind, but I would accept community.
All right. Difficulty 2.
Mhm.
Ooh. Yeah. How does that deal sound? Could there be a valid argument for like increased hazard pay or anything like that?
It sounds about right. Everything considered, you probably could negotiate a bit more.
All right. Haneker will kind of scratch her chin and say, "That's a pretty good baseline, boss, but I was kind of hoping for a little bit of retroactive hazard pay, because the original contract stipulated that we'd be, investigating why bioprobes were acting weird, and nobody informed us that they'd be, attacking us. In fact, that was pretty explicitly stated early on that that was highly unlikely, if not impossible. And, then they started exploding on us. I don't want to sound greedy, but I was kind of hoping for 50 credits more apiece, at least.
He stares at you for a moment, then shakes his head. But, not in a no way, but in a I hate these polls types way. Alright, fair enough. Okay. 50 credits extra a piece.
Yes, drinking money. I mean,
Speaking of drinking money, how much credits in bytes did Haneker get?
oh god, that's a good question.
Unfortunately, bytes are only in-app for in-app purchases.
Oh, okay. Okay, I accept this
we
answer.
We can roll that into my background passive. Lets me live without any living expenses, but I only get the bare minimum, so we can assume that it kind of gets rolled into that part of the ledger.
Okay, that's fine.
That's a good idea.
That's why I get that. I get some passive income from being a streamer.
I actually like the take on it. That's really good.
Yeah, she's not in a super slum.
Yep. She's just in a
That
slight
I
form.
mean, serious. That is a neat idea. I like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to leverage that for something later.
I'm glad I brought that up.
Yeah.
All right, now get out of my eyes, and I'll see you the day after tomorrow.
See you later, boss. Thanks for everything.
Congratulations, you did it.
Yay! We got our
Good.
drinking money.
Well, I meant the whole thing, the contract, everything. The arc. Not. You did it. You got more money out of your boss.
I mean, isn't that what isn't that, you know, what is supposed to
End
be
of the
accomplished
day.
at the end of the day?
Isn't that what really matters?
The loot, obviously.
Vector Christmas stories must be so shallow.
the whole of existence is run by corporations. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, that was the first arc of this new test campaign,
Yay.
which I creatively called Bioprobes.
Whoa. I don't get it.
Yeah, because I have all the great ideas for names.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you enjoyed it.
It was fun. It was a good
I had fun.
test play.
I got to watch the tremor pole change.
Yep.
Well, that's how testing works.
Oh no, I like that change. It is a good change. It's now consistently more scary.
Yeah. Not to mention, I got to witness the FTT stuff get buffed. Unfortunately, I never got to trigger any of the special abilities because Haneker was kind of wanting to pull her punches. But
It's fair.
I nevertheless had fun with the combo.
Alrighty. So, now that this first arc is over, it is time to look towards the future. The next arc, which, as I have already hinted, will take place on Ganymede. You may continue playing the same character. You don't have to. You can create. You can create new characters. For ease of playing, I am going to assume that the group, the player characters, are actually a group and have been working together. So I'm not gonna have to come up with some convoluted idea why you happen to be in the same place.
Right.
In fact, you are gonna be at the place where you are gonna be. Excuse me. Because you have been contracted to be there.
Okay.
Interesting.
which-
You need to look up Ganymede and kind of figure out that a little bit. I'll admit the only thing I know of Ganymede is from that story you wrote.
Ooh.
Well, I'm happy to hear that you read my story.
Admittedly, Ganymede is probably my favorite planet in HSD.
I mean, it's just like a
Mine too, actually.
desert snow planet, right?
Not really desert. It's around the equator and like a good third of the way up from the equator, in both directions, is like Pacific Northwest kind of cold rainforest. So like Alaska, Montana, Pacific Northwest, that sort of environment. And then the very large poles are Arctic. So just ice and snow and freezing cold.
So
And most
it's-
of the cities are in bubbles because it's so cold.
Yeah, it's not like an ice planet, but it is very cold.
Kind of tundra-y.
Somebody in in HSD chat on Discord compared it to I like the mental image because they said it was going from equator to poles is like going from the Grizzly Hills in World of Warcraft to the planet Hoth.
It is also a fairly dark planet.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually just reading what we have about Ganymede and
It's in a constant twilight. Purple.
yeah
specifically.
pretty much. It's there are only about, on average, maybe 3 hours of proper night and 3 hours of proper day, and all the time between that is just twilight.
I love it.
And even the proper day is. I think it was. I think that the comparison was like more like late afternoon. Not even actually noon.
It's perfect. When do I get to move? I want it.
Want it, need it, want enough to have it.
Might I ask, with the justification that the contract probably wouldn't pick up somebody who isn't qualified for it, what would be the nature of the contract? I.e., what sort of character should I make for this if I'm going to switch? Just from an in-universe perspective of like what are our characters signing up for, if they even know.
Mm-hmm. It's fly here would leave me alone. It's not really a. You're not contracted to fight anybody. But you are, how do I put it? You are kind of expected to hold your own. Right.
They want people who can defend themselves.
Yeah. So it's like yeah. So it's not like guaranteed, but there's a high likelihood that there will be hazard pay. Let's put it.
Okay. So I probably should make somebody with a couple ranks in combat.
Bring your weapons.
Right.
Just need to figure out what my new character is going to be combat-wise.
Well, I have an idea, but I'm not sure yet. So,
like I said, I'm gonna play this like you guys have been working together before, so feel free to coordinate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was kind of thinking, there was a concept I kind of wanted to run of a spyglass whistleblower / info broker, but he sounds like he'd be better for like a more social urban focused game. The other idea was to focus on a character who would do the combat stealth and use like a silenced pistol.
Okay.
Which I think would be kind of fun.
I think I want to
like operate like stealth, operate, sabotage, probably. High mind and body focus. Mostly mind.
I think I'm gonna stick with you just because I want to see how far I can take the melee only.
And forearms.
And yes.
because that's kind of awesome.
It kind of is. My forearms hurt. No kidding.
All 4 of my forearms hurt.
Mm-hmm. My forearms.
For me, I'm gonna be pretty much a canary victor with lover stance.
You?
AKA Chocobo.
Okay. Two things. Just a second. Okay. For one, we are going to start at 450 EXP.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say 6,500 credits.
Ooh, nice. So plenty of options there.
How much XP did you say?
450.
Yeah, 450.
And 6,000 credits, sorry?
6,500. That should be about right. And damn it! One thing I had met as a little what you call it, stinger, you know, the gag at the end of everything. As Hanika gets home, she finds herself very confused because she gets out a toggle case, takes off her jacket, and finds another toggle case.
Without even batting an eye, she like sets down the other toggle case next to the first one and goes, "Huh. You know, I've always wanted one of these."
Oh my god, I love this Yin. Me. God. Your character is too precious, this hurts.
Other than that, Blackpaw, I of course know what you're going for. And we can do that. I just want to add that there is here. Yeah. There actually are a few special stats for avians with the lever stance morphism.
Oh. Neat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. AVA, however that's pronounced, who take this morphism are called wyverns, though they tend to be more feathery than the traditional model.
And don't they get bonuses for flying off of jumping and stuff like that, if I remember right?
They're called wyverns. Blackpaw.
Yeah, no, what page was this on?
Oh, 133. They treat their movements as though they were avian towers, but may move at full speed on the ground. Their shape becomes large. So it is more, at least you know, the idea is that an avian with a lever stance morphism, you know, has the basic wyvern posture. You know, more like almost four-legged, with their wings / arms functioning as forelegs.
Oh, interesting. That's kind of cool. Man, running a hybrid, like snake, avian,
Fulton engineering.
Because you're standing funny and your butt's all the way out there and it's hard to work on things.
Mm-hmm.
And because your fingers are all wonky.
Yep.
I mean that's a general lever stance. So it's really just I'm pretty sure the idea is just that the world is not made for your posture.
And if I remember right, somebody else also got fault and operate, and I think that was what, micro or lateral, and they didn't.
Lateral.
And he didn't want to have two morphisms with fault and operate.
Well, that makes sense.
I think I probably will save Haneker for a later game. Because I definitely want to. I definitely still want to use her, but I think for this game I'm probably going to go with the operate stealth sabotage focused fella.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at a crux.
Yes.
Because I really, really badly think it would be very entertaining to have one of the natives.
Mm-hmm.
I.e., one of the Ganymedans who doesn't use technology, who was raised outside of the domed cities. I think
Right.
that's very interesting.
You could be Spearman, man of many spears.
If I swear, if I hear another Shakespeare joke, you're getting shanked.
Don't shake your spear at me.
That's it.
I'm getting my mallet.
I was figuring I don't know, I think it'd be really funny if we had like this weird almost Conan the Barbarian character in the middle of a very futuristic setting, but the only place that it would work is on Ganymede because everywhere else,
Mm-hmm.
like, the only other one I can viably think of which would promote that sort of thing, just, generally being incapable of using technology because derp or her don't know how to do, is like the Empyrean, and that's not even because you don't know how to do more of your body's probably all flubberducked and can't.
As far as I'm concerned, just go ahead, do that. That sounds fun.
Well, here's the thing, though, is like, it sounds like it'd be a lot of fun to do, but at the same time, I kind of want to run a backliner. Somebody who's using who stays out of the combat directly, and instead focuses on defensive stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Repairing people's armor, making sure that their medkits are up there, probably running around with a tower shield and just plonking that down wherever he needs to work.
That sounds
Mm-hmm.
pretty cool. It also sounds like something we haven't done yet as far as style.
Exactly, and that's why I'm really torn because I might I might not get another opportunity for Conan the Barbarian here, but at the same time, we've never done a tank medic for lack of a better description.
I like the idea of them being a bear. Because bears tend to be the loners who function well outside of normal vector society just because they're very self-reliant. Plus, I'm just imagining him botching a community check and just being like, "Barbarian, what do you say in this matter?" And he's just like,
Oh my god. I'm sold on Barbarian.
You see, that's my angle here, and that's why I'm having such a hard time with this decision, because it's like, I could do basically anything with him, and it would be okay, because it's all a goof. But at the same time, I really want to do a thing we haven't seen before. I don't know of any test group which has had someone whose focus is purely on defensive and support actions. Like,
Do it.
So it's like, I can't put the bear that way because that's literally not how that works.
Mm-hmm.
He's the barbarian warlord does not sit there behind the shield and pat his friend with a leaf. That is not how that works. So I'm gonna have to think about it because I really don't know.
You have time.
Yes.
In unrelated news, I have a old Game Boy 2DS, and I just kind of accidentally dropped it off my desk, and like the plastic pretty much disintegrated on it.
Oh.
No. Alright, so I will start making my Vulpine spy.
T. Oh, that's okay, Rich. You have a good day.
Talk to you later.
Later,
Bye.
Rage.
Rage.
Have a good day. Thanks for joining us.
Now, that whole lever stance about the birds does kind of change things.
Mm-hmm. I'm willing to adjust this because, you know, like I said, I know what you're going for. Alternatively,
Guys,
I would
maybe-
also be fine if you went with lateral.
That'd be interesting. Want to have hands?
And you know, just basically you know, go with a
Yellow ostrich.
with a large flightless bird.
Now, obviously, this is just me kind of poking fun at the wording of this. It says like AVLA who take this morphism treat their movement as though they were avian tars. Technically,
Which
if he's talking about avian tars, would they be angels?
Yes,
Is the
Yes,
thing
of
pointing
course.
that is exactly what they'd be.
If you move at full speed on the ground.
I was thinking maybe I might do a lateral sometime, but I'm not sure if it would work for this character since they're focused on like sabotaging things and hacking through doors.
That would be tricky, yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at like I'm not gonna make the character sort of built around it, but I'd be interested in checking out hacking and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just less like hack into systems, steal stuff, you know, remotely. More like hacking through electronic locks, and as well as being able to pick traditional locks.
Haven't actually looked at how hacking works yet. Let's take a look.
No, I'm reading the lover stance. It's like snakes may take the lover stance. What is that gonna be? I'm imagining like a snake just on a pair of legs with like arms. Like
It would probably look like a
Noodle.
velociraptor, but with a more like snake-like face.
Very noodly.
Very noodly. That would actually be really cute.
yeah, this 3DS. I guess it's just been so old and it's kind of been like half sitting in the sun. So it's kinda
That would be it.
little.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't think about it. I mean, I haven't used it in years, but
Oh.
That can do bad things to plastics. Yeah.
okay, viewers. We're just gonna ramble at this point. I think I'm gonna shut it down.
rumbling.
That
Fair
is fine. Yeah.
Where's
Bye viewers. We'll
Bye.
see you next time in the next arc.
Yeah, see you next time on Ganymede.
Whoa.
Bye-bye.